Okay, so this is now and on YouTube. And now I press this, Trying to get the multi-stream working finally. Okay, we're getting somewhere. And now we go this. Okay, hello. No, not mute. Test audio. 1 2 1 2. Why MX Brio? Are you mad? I don't want this. I don't want this, kinda. I don't want this at all. I just want this. Okay. Now let's try. 1 2 1 2 1 2. And the music? And the music is playing. Lovely. It's working. Great. Okay. 1 2 1 2. Okay. Primary speaker. No. Okay, so everything else is muted. So now it should work just fine. Change the topic of this. Short. I cannot. Okay. Join your request for a while. Go live. Okay, and now just to check this, I need to go. Where should I go? To check this, I need to go. I can't really go anywhere else over here. I can go here. Hey, Lattice Wife, welcome. Hey, Cat, welcome. And now just to check restream. Hello. I think I'm gonna be drawing some stuff. What do you think? Should I? Stream. Now, how's the audio? Can you hear me well? And can you hear the background music? And I'm sure you can. Is the background music not too loud and not too quiet? Okay, so we are live on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok, and everywhere there should be a nice lo-fi music as well, which is fantastic. That was the goal. There's somebody watching on Twitch. Hello, hi, thanks for watching, which is fantastic. And I can also see if somebody sends a comment. Person who's on Twitch, could you write a comment and let me know how's the audio? Can you hear me well? And is the background music, and everywhere on TikTok as well, is the background music not too loud? We can hear you great. Lattice Wife, just go, don't worry about it. I don't know how long I will stay anyway. I think like 15 minutes or half an hour or less, depends. Like if something comes up, I may need to run. Great, fantastic. How about I draw some of your requests? Now the rules for drawing requests, I need to put them there. Okay, here are the rules. If you don't follow the rules, you're out. Hi Sam. Could you draw the NBC from 1953 logo? Wow, that's a request. Let's see. NBC from 1953. Comment. I should be really drawing, requests only for followers. 1953, but it would take me more time to. So that's just NB NC black, right? NB white. I think it's the one you mean. Okay, that's a very cool request. Thanks for this. We mostly get what you call it, object shows requests. You're a follower. Good. Thanks for confirming, Sam. I trust you. And we do 1 minute. So I need to go to timer. I need to set 1 minute. Need to get my. This pen, it starts to dry out. Smash that like button. So you just need to tap on the screen a couple of times. So there's one person watching on Twitch, but I don't think they are commenting because I have a preview, so I should be able to see something. And as always, there's nobody on TikTok, which is just fine. Okay. NBC. I won't have a space for C or for shadow as much either. So you know, I'm drawing them in my own style, so as close as we can get. You can see now that the marker is almost dried. And I know I should use a thicker marker for the blacks, but just get one more piece of paper. I'm gonna do C as well. Ah, 6 seconds. There you go. We made it. I need to figure out a better way to say something else than there you go. Was it for you, Sam? There you go, Sam. That's for you. Hope you like. For Sam. Okay. So user requests only for followers. I trust you are a follower, or if not, you're gonna become one. And any other? Hi, Explosive Pizza Goldfish. Welcome back. Sorry, I missed like more than a half your live yesterday. I had to go somewhere. Hey, don't worry about it. Plus, you can rewatch it on YouTube. If you're crazy enough to do that with your time. How's the music in the background? People, let me know. Is it not too loud and not too silent, quiet? And you can hear the music in the background, right? Can you draw Q from Problems and Solutions? Ask Q. Let's see. I hope you're a follower, because you need to be a follower. Q from Problems and Solutions. Q Problems and Solutions. Sure thing. So you know what sucks, and I can tell you this. On this keyboard, because normally the control or command on Apple is here. So C and A I copy, or C and V are paste, right? So if I have something in the search bar, I just press Command Alt just to select it so I can rewrite it. But on this keyboard, Control is here, and I'm totally not used to typing this way. So that's the annoyance. Okay, for Q. Q from Problems and Solutions. 1 minute on the clock. Time start. There you go. Q for you, Q. That's number 2 today. That was number 1. What was I about to say? I don't remember. Can you draw 3 team? And remember, do not ask same question. Do not spam requests once or just a few times. Once it's fine. So Dandy, that's the... Yeah, we can do that. Dandy, yes, we can draw teardrop from teapot, please. So I drew that before. Remind me, does teapot have and teardrop has hands? Or not? Yes, it does have hands. Okay. I mean, was that the answer to the you just gonna draw hands? Okay. There you go. Now this might be out of the design. I mean, not close, but check my profile for a teardrop I did some time ago. Actually, that's the teardrop I did some time ago, which was even less on the character, I guess. So the reason for this stream is to check the multi-stream, right? And I've been streaming for, this is my like 10th time or something, but I really got into it kind of a month or 2 months ago when I was let go of my work that I worked for 9 years. And hi Herrick. And I had really trouble setting up multi-stream. The experts say you should multi-stream. So I finally got it figured out, and we'll see how it goes. But TikTok is my main priority now because that's where the account is growing, and thank you all for that. So the way I have it set up, very quickly, I will go into detail maybe in the future if somebody is interested how to multi-stream on TikTok, YouTube and Twitch. So I need, using Restream.io or Restream.com, I use that via OBS to stream on Twitch and YouTube. So I need to start streaming there first, and then I use virtual plugin Antrium virtual camera to stream on TikTok app studio using that virtual camera as a source. But I need to start streaming first on Twitch and YouTube, and then switch on virtual camera and start streaming on TikTok studio app. If I do it first on TikTok, it won't work on OBS, on Twitch and YouTube. So that's something that nobody cares about, but I care about this because it took me ages to set up this solution. And actually, this is the first time that the background music is working on TikTok. I hope, because you're not commenting. Camera from Object Karuf, jeez. Let's see. Camera object careful. It's a cool name, and that's a okay. Camera for explosive pizza goldfish. Now I don't think this will be enough time for the black to dry for me to use my white marker, but we're gonna see, maybe. Probably not. So let's wait those 20 seconds, let this get dry, and then we're gonna try to add that. Actually, I have a less thick marker, because the camera has like a squiggles in the middle. Yeah, I love it. Okay, it's gonna be like amazing. Well, I hope it will. Can you do arrow marker from Find the Markers? Sorry for spamming. Yeah, Nova. So thanks for not spamming. Oh. Okay, just quickly this. You see, it's not black enough. I mean, it's not dry enough. When drawing these, I don't have patience for waiting for this to dry up or to use the hair dryer, because it switches off to to protect itself after a few blows. Okay, so there you go. It's as good as it gets, Explosive Pizza Goldfish. Glad you like it. Oh, you even love it. Nice. Okay, Nova, hope you're a follower, because we are doing follower requests. If not, please do follow and tap a couple of times on the screen so this can be recommended to more people. We are at 2,000 likes. Let's reach 1,000 likes. 10,000, sorry. Arrow marker. Let's see what's that about. That's a fancy marker, Nova. That's a very, very fancy marker. So I don't know how much of the fanciness we can draw, but let's fancy marker, arrow marker from Find the Markers from Nova. There you go. For Nova, a arrow marker. That's our 5th. You're very welcome, Nova. I'm gonna put them in an image post and the ones from yesterday. Except never mind. Explosive Pizza Goldfish says your art is so cool, thank you. Lati from YouTube. Can you draw a dog? Okay, so we have a request from YouTube. Hello YouTube. Yes, Lati, I can draw a dog. I hope you are a follower, subscriber. That's YouTube. This is a request for a dog from YouTube, from Lati. Requests are for subscribers, followers. I'm really excited because it's the first comment and first person I think we ever got on YouTube stream, so awesome. Now I can draw a dog for Lati. And I drew a couple of dogs in my life, but from memory, and I love drawing ducks. Oh, I forgot to switch on the timer. So, but that's gonna be a minute anyway, or less. There you go. There's a dog for you, Lati. Hope you like. On Twitch we have a spam again. Twitch is a platform that is full of bots. Can I delete it from Restream chat straight away? Add to block list in Restream chat. So that's only in Restream chat, but I probably gonna get it in. And that's what I was saying about being a multi-streamer. It's like too many things you need to keep tabs on all the time. So Stream Manager. And now this. How can I delete that? So I'm in Twitch now, in a Stream Manager, and trying to delete that freaking bot. I have option to click to reply and to pin the message, but I don't see an option to to block the user. Okay, I click on the user and then I can ban. So I'm just gonna ban that. Okay, that's banned. And now how can I delete and block? Yes, block. And you see, it's already like, what, half a minute that I could actually be drawing something for you. Okay. Okay, so that's done. I will definitely need some help moderators on Twitch in the future if I ever am going to be continuing streaming on Twitch. Okay, so that's that. Now let's go back to our stream. Lati, do you like your dog? Are you still there? Hi Vocal. Hi Coffee. We are doing a quick short stream, which I always say, and it never is. So like if I'm gonna get all those spam comments on Twitch, I might just not, like, what's the point then, right? We're gonna see how YouTube deals with spam comments. Fortunately on TikTok there's no spam comments, unless from bots at least. Ezekiel, thanks for follow. Followed the live creator, but from follow. Grassy Lover, do deflated balloony. Hit that like button. Do you know how to click like button on TikTok? Cause it took me a while to figure it out. I just need to keep tapping on the screen because there's no hard button there, really. Alright, where can I put this so you have it on the screen? There you go. Double click, yeah. But if you don't know, it doesn't really tell you that because there's no actual button, right? Which I didn't know in the beginning. Nova says your art style tastes like gumdrops. That's the best compliment ever. Dart VR, please do not spam requests. Only send it once and just leave it at that, or else you might be banned, which is below in the rules, below me. Oh, thanks, Explosive Pizza Goldfish. Yeah, so there's one warning, fair warning, and the next time, if you go over the board, so like really over the board, then you're just gonna be banned with no questions asked. Thanks, Explosive Pizza Goldfish, for moderating. Hi V, welcome back. We're just doing a quick stream. So somebody requested something before, I'm trying to find it. Okay, Grassy Lover requested deflated balloony. Let's see that. Deflated balloony. Okay, Grassy Lover, check the rules below. You need to ask, you need to give me the show name. So we're gonna skip that for a moment. Yes, you're being the most moderator, that's why there's no spam there, Explosive Pizza Goldfish. I need to move this to see if there are any comments from YouTube or Twitch. So far, no. I don't know, Achilles Tendontis says, 10 people is crazy, we need more people. Tell more people to share this live and follow you. Do that, and double tap, double tap. Yesterday we hit like 30 and the one before we hit like 50, and you know how much money I made? I made 20 cents. I don't think it's career for me. Okay, so Dart VR before and after. Please, can you do Cyan Ice Cube with eye patch rotated 17 degrees? You know, you kill me with this 7%, 17 degrees. You know that, don't you? But I might accommodate this request. Let's see. Cyan. Oh, but you see, you don't tell me from which show it is. Is that from a show? If it's not from a show, just say no show. Oh, I see it. It is from a show. Tell me the character's name and the show name. See the rules, people. Okay, so this is for Dart VR, and it's a Cyan Ice Cube. We are doing black and white today, so it is what it is. Dart VR. This is see an ice cube with eye patch rotated 7 degrees for you. Hope you like. Please, Fern from Twilight Orchards. Hi, Cybers. Are you a follower? Cause I'm doing the request for followers only. If not, make sure you follow. Fern, Twilight. If you want your request to be done, it's good to share a request for a show we don't usually do. Just like a tip, you can see the shows we mostly do on my account on TikTok and on YouTube and Twitch. Okay, so for you, Fern from Twilight Orchards. What minute? 1 minute on the clock. Doing black and white today only, because that way it's faster. And you know that I love drawing ferns. In my comic book I actually struggled a lot with drawing ferns in the background. So you will see how I draw fern in my comic, and maybe I will share it, that I'm working on for 15 years. And I will share it. Maybe I'll just share it sooner than that as well. There you go. This is fern from Twilight something. Twilight something for you. Hope you like. It's gonna close the window because those meddling kids are at it again. And because they are so loud and because the windows are so, I don't know if you can hear them, thin. When I'm doing my ASMR, I try to do them in the morning before the children are out. Okay, hopefully you do go. Hi Loner, greetings again. Hopefully you do Ghost Pepper from Moss soon. Let's just do it now. That's number 8. Now, this is for Cybers. I think that fern turned out really good, right? Ghost Pepper. Also love peppers and drawing peppers as well from Moss. What's the Moss? What does Moss stand for? What's the abbreviation there? Like somebody requested something, was it this morning or something? And it was like a abbreviation of letters, and I checked that, and it's the actual show was called Chinese Shop Chicken something, and very, very cool name. Moss is amazing, a great show. Okay, so Ghost Pepper. That's the okay. Ready, steady. Ghost Pepper for Cybers. Cybers. Let's go. There goes Cybers. Ghost Pepper for you. We are at 6,000 likes. Double tap that screen so we can reach 10,000. It helps the algorithm, hopefully. I need to do those calls to action. Water break. Very welcome, Cybers. I don't know if I can do knockout from Transformers Ezekiel, because that might be too difficult, right? By the way, that newest Transformers animated movie, if it was Transformers 1, wasn't it? Or other. I cannot do knockout, it's too detailed. We were doing simple ones, sorry. It would take me the whole stream to draw that one character, you know. But the new Transformers, it's actually the movie, the animated movie, it's brilliant. It's fast-paced action, it's very well written, and it's actually, I enjoyed it a lot. Like I thought watching trailer, I liked the jokes and all that, but I was surprised how much I like it, so definitely recommend it. And I just found out yesterday that the newest series, fourth series on Netflix, the Love, Death and Robots, has one episode which actually basically features inanimate objects that look like clay animation, but they were made in gaming software animation. Have you seen it? I haven't, I need to watch it. Okay, how about trying G1 Megatron? We got ourselves Transformers fan. That's also too complicated. I can draw a face, you know, maybe or something. So let's see what we can do. Ezekiel, I hope you are a follower, because we are doing followers request. Okay, so for Ezekiel, I just gonna do the face. So G1 Megatron. I'm drawing this in my style, that's why it looks like it does. There you go, that's the best we can do for you here. We are still at 8,000 likes. If we're gonna be ending soon, unless we get to 15,000 likes soon. Okay, so this was number 9. We've been streaming for, where am I? For 32 minutes, so we're gonna be ending soon. I'm gonna do one final request. We are at 10. If you would like me to do one more request, we need to reach, okay, 12,000 likes. We are at 8.5 at the moment. So this is the final request, people. Unless we reach 20,000 likes on this TikTok video. On it, says Sam. Sam, you cannot be the only person responsible for all the likes, but much appreciated. Can you do Steven Universe series? I can try. Somebody was asking for that. Got in Hoto Ferrandino. Please follow me if you aren't already, because we are doing requests for followers. So this is the last request. unless we reach 12,000 likes, and they cannot be only thanks to Sam, which is, you know, I care about you in a way. I don't want you to be the only one tapping that screen, right? Because it's not fair. Okay, Steven Universe. This was requested a couple of times before, so let's see. Steven Universe. Oh, great, awesome. I love this type of, I love it. This is a great request. And I actually, my style isn't the same, but a little bit. For my main character done anyway. Fantastic, that's a great request. Where's that? Okay. Alrighty. I need a better reference. I know I'm wasting your time. Okay, let's just do this. I needed to make this faster at the end. There you go. I'll definitely draw him better next time, and I'll make a dedicated video there as well. Hope you like. Anyhow, normally when I'm drawing, I like the characters looking to the right. So like this character is looking to the right. And the reason I haven't started drawing Steven straight away, because most of the references that I can see is him looking to my left, which I'm not used to drawing. That's why this would be really better if he was looking. You're very welcome if he was looking the other way. We're gonna improve as well later on. I'm glad you like it a lot, much appreciated. All right, so do we have 12,000? We have 13,000. Okay, so one more request. Dan, thank you so much for 12,000 likes on the stream. Thank you very much for 13,000 likes for the stream. Thank you, Sam, for tapping. If we hit 15k likes, ask Sam, could you make the live a bit taller? Not to send requests, just to chat. How do you mean? Because in regards to chat, when we are streaming horizontal, that's how much you see the chat, right? So like the tallness of the chat, I cannot change. If I was streaming in horizontal, the chat would be much longer, that you can see straight away, because it would be a tiny window up top. But because this is like a portrait stream, it is like that, you know. Oh, thanks, Explosive Pizza, for... We can ask you about your hobbies or things, like send you questions. Could you make the life a bit taller? Like send you questions. Well, you can send me questions. I'm gonna see them anyway, so I'm confused by that request. But if you have any questions about art and art related stuff, I'm here for you. I'm here to help you get better at drawing or whatnot, or even speak about stuff. Have you drawn Franny from Teapot yet? I did. I think it was on one of the first live streams we did, but not in dedicated video V. Yeah, that was the funny was it's one on the first image posts that we have over there. How are you so good? I just stopped drinking 4 years ago, and that really helped. And I started to draw as soon as I could. So as soon as I remember, I was drawing. So if you're younger and you're drawing and you don't like your drawings, you will get better. Just never stop. And I wasn't any better than anybody else when they start. Bye Nova. As always, you can lately rewatch this on YouTube. We've been streaming for like 40 minutes by now. Oh, and we are at 50,000 likes. Listen, it's 40 minutes. I need to... Don't worry about those likes anymore. If you wanna double tap, do it on your own accord. Let's do a couple of more. And I sent a request for you. What do you think what to do with Big Cube 4? This asks. And this time Cool Desk Mat says, meet Mika from YouTube. Thank you so much. We are streaming on YouTube, TikTok and Twitch. This is actually not a mat, it's from IKEA. It has like a lot of... Let me just show it to you. But before I get distracted. Big_cube4 ask what to do with art block. I have a dedicated video on YouTube about that at Last Cartoon Hero. But generally speaking, art block comes from your mind block. So if you're not well in life, it transforms into your art because everything is connected. And I know this because I was not well in my mind for a long time. But what you need to do, because you're blocked because of the stress, and the stress means you want to be the best, or you take on the project that is too big, or even you might not know what to draw, but the reason you don't know what to draw is because down deep and internally you feel you're not good enough, or kind of it's like you don't belong, you're not good enough. I have this all the time, and the way I deal with this, I do the easiest and the simplest thing I can. So instead of thinking about the entire comic book, instead of thinking about entire page, even instead of thinking about drawing entire panel, I just focus on one little thing to draw, and I draw that. If you are stuck for ideas, just Google drawing ideas, and don't commit yourself to drawing half an hour a day. You just draw this one item for a few seconds, maybe for a minute, for 5 minutes. Put as little pressure on yourself as possible. And this way, it will just grow and you're gonna get out of the art block. Hope this helps, and check that YouTube video that I have there. Thanks, Mark. Mark says, great tips, bro. Here you go. You're very welcome, Big Cube 4. We just put too much stress on ourselves. And because of this constant need for verification, for dopamine, for being liked, it just creates this snowball effect. Take it easy and don't worry about what anybody else is saying. Find your own path. Achilles, we already drew your NBC, so I think we're gonna... No, that was for Sam, that wasn't for you. But it's too similar to... Maybe that was for you actually, so I think we're gonna skip that for today. Let's find something new. Let's find something. Any other ideas? If you have any questions, feel free to send them. Well, we still have the same 13 people, so I guess we won't get any other ideas. No, it wasn't from me. It wasn't from you, yeah, so it was from Achilles, so I put the wrong person there. So normally we try to do one request per person so we can do more other people as well. Where's your C? There's your C there. Loner, can you draw Hatsune Miku then? Oh no, that's not Loner. That's getting how to... I did your request already, didn't I? Yeah, we did this for you, so we're gonna move on. Big Cube Fjord. The copy from Original Sin. We're gonna be ending this soon because I start to get distracted and I need to get food in your mind. Did you have your lunch already? And what was it, or what it's going to be? What food will you consume or you consumed today for lunch? Ta copy Original Sin. Yeah, we can draw that. Yes. The answer is yes. Okay, so for big cube for ta copy. Okay, ta copy. 1 minute on the clock, time start. Time starts now. Got some comments on YouTube, which is awesome. I'm gonna check those in a moment. Now we are drawing. And we are almost out of time. Okay, why the sound isn't on? There you go, that's the best we can do in 1 minute there for you. Takomi from Takomi Original Sin. Okay, let's see the comments. So, we got Draw a Car on YouTube. We have, hey dude, can you please draw a banana wearing sunglasses? There's more and more people on YouTube, which is great. Hi, welcome. We are streaming on TikTok, YouTube and Twitch at Last Cartoon Hero. You can watch this and other past streams on YouTube after, or right now. I ask what are you eating for lunch, and let's see the comments. V says, I haven't eaten today, I just woke up like an hour ago. Great. If you're not hungry, don't eat. Although it's 2 p.m. We need a sound effect. Tudum, tudum. Or wah, wah, wah. It's cute. Thanks, says Big Cube 4. You're very welcome. Amari, don't spam. You're gonna get banned. Okay, next time Amari asks Explosive Pizza Goldfish, ban him. We're gonna end soon anyway. Oops, I actually ate fries for lunch. Excellent, Majonez. I might do the same, or maybe pizza. Not too healthy, but it's Sunday. And if it's Sunday, you can make it a fun day. Okay, we're gonna do... okay, Sharp says, my friend told me about this stream, so I'm here. I am. On YouTube. That's amazing, Sharps. You're very welcome. So we're gonna do one final request, this time from YouTube, because we are multi-streaming. So you can... So any upcoming request won't be taken from anywhere really. So we're just gonna do one final one. Oh, I need to move this lower. Yeah. So my follower goal is for 5,000 on TikTok. We are close. 4,332. Great number. If you're not a follower, I would appreciate if you would follow here or any platform you're on at the moment. Let's see. Okay, so Growing in France on YouTube says, can you draw a banana wearing sunglasses? So we can definitely do that for you. I'm really excited that there are some people on YouTube. There was few people on Twitch yesterday, and one of them is here now, so that's amazing. And then there was nobody on YouTube, so I'm really excited that there's somebody on YouTube as well. And before I draw this, I've been very lucky for my account to be growing on TikTok, and I try to give you some value drawing things for you. Maybe you will buy my comic that I've been working on for 15 years when I finish it this year, hopefully. No pressure. I don't ask for a lot, I think. But on YouTube, it's been hit and miss. I was not able to grow that account. It's just one short in a 10 or 20 will blow up to like 15,000 views, but the views basically are not growing like this, which they are on TikTok. And I don't know, it's not easy, you know, but it's okay. I hope this picks up on YouTube. I'll keep trying. Explosive Pizza Goldfish says, I don't like YouTube as it hates me viewing streams there and I can't even send messages. Well, there we have TikTok, so. Pizza sounds good, says Majones. Sharps asks, I have a question. Do you stream daily or only on weekends? So, Growing in Friends, are you still there? So this is for YouTube. Growing. Oh, I think that's my friend actually. Growing in Friends. Hi, Growing in Friends. Or maybe not. I don't stream daily, so I try to publish 3 shorts or TikToks weekly. Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays. When I have time, I try to make more of those and energy to see if my account will grow. And I try to do live streams whenever I can, so mostly whenever in between. So I would stream weekdays and weekends. I would aim more for weekends, like to have them actually scheduled. Like yesterday we did at 7 p.m. and that was scheduled 2 days before. So I post whenever I can. I don't have a good system for that, but I would like to stream 3 days a week. 2 days in weekdays and 1 day on weekend. Sure am I. Yeah, it's Jack. Hi, Jack. It's so strange to have a person that you actually know watching you. I straight away feel the sweat coming up from my forehead down and blushing. Okay, so this is for Jack from Growing in Friends. Check his channel, he's great. Hi, Aryan Kashyap. I still haven't watched your videos, but I do look forward to Jack. Okay, banana wearing glasses. For Jack, for Growing in Friends on YouTube. 1 minute on the clock. Start. Sunglasses, wasn't it? Yeah. For sunglasses we can just use thicker marker, it will be faster. There you go, Growing in France. There's a banana for you from YouTube request. Alright, so that's our 13th. We are at 18,000 likes on TikTok. We have some viewers on YouTube, which is amazing. We've been streaming for almost an hour at this point, and I really wanted to do like 15 minutes. Again, streaming live on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch. There's a background music which took me ages to set up, so I won't be touching this much more anymore. I mean, the streaming setup. Growing in France loves it. That's amazing. Okay, listens. I think we're gonna listens peoples. I think we're gonna be ending soon. By soon I mean right now. Yeah, we've been streaming for 53 minutes. Alma wants Asterix. You know I love Asterix. Maybe you don't, but it's my favorite character. It's my favorite comic book. In my actual comic book I have referenced Asterix at least once. If you know, you know. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so Asterix will be the last one. I have Asterix on the Olympic Games. Asterix Gladiator, it's another great one. And of course Asterix in And Cleopatra, it's the best. I have a really... Oh yeah, we're gonna use this as a reference. So this is the last final request, Asterix and Alma. I hope you are a follower, because we are drawing followers requests. If not, do follow. Okay, so 14. My favorite comic book series is Asterix. My favorite musical movie is Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Elm Street. Of Fleet Street. That would be a great crossover, by the way. What's Asterix? Asterix, it's a comic book series very well known in Europe, also a little bit in America. Netflix recently released an animated show which is based on Asterix and a Big Fight comic book album. It's written by René Goscinny and illustrated by Albert Uderzo, and it's amazing. Goscinny is not with us anymore, but he had an amazing mind. He's such a great writer. He created Le Petit Nicolas, which is another great series as well. It's just... Alma has all of his books. Awesome. Yes, I'm from Europe, from Ireland. Okay, let's do Asterix and we will have to end that soon, so just start that. You know, a fun fact, I never drew Asterix before in my life. Which you can probably see. But I was thinking, like, my art style is heavily influenced by Asterix. Heavily. And the recent Asterix, because there are new authors, well, the same author, the same illustrator, but new author, writer, continuing the tradition. And the recent Asterix, it's amazing. The previous comics weren't as funny or as good as the original ones, but the last one is very good because they changed the writer. I'm gonna take some few more seconds on this. I'm really butchering this one, but I will get better next time. And there's a new Asterix coming out in October, which I love because October is when I have my birthday. This didn't really work as good as... It's not an easy design to do, so sorry Asterix. Let's compare. Again, this is me, this is my first time drawing Asterix. I will draw Asterix more times. We can even do it a reoccurring theme. On every stream I'm gonna draw him once, until I get better at it. Alma says it's okay. Thanks, Alma. Yeah, okay. So that's all for the requests. Thank you so much. We're gonna be wrapping up. Remember to follow me on YouTube, TikTok or Twitch at Last Cartoon Hero. I'm the most active on Twitch, sorry, TikTok. Actually, we're gonna end when this stops spinning. Okay? Look, Alma. And I also have other ones. They are from Kinder Surprise, but because they are so small, they just tend to fall off from the screen. Who's spamming again? Explosive Pizza. Ban them, ban them. If you haven't banned anyone, now it's the time to do so before we end the stream. Bye V. Bye. Yeah, okay. See you in the next one. Oh, you can just mute somebody for 5 minutes. Yeah, do it more often. Don't be shy. It's the only way. People just don't learn, so it's the only way. We need to be strict with them. Bye, Exclusive Pizza Goldfish. Thanks so much for moderating. I appreciate it a lot. You can rewatch the live stream on YouTube after this ends. Thank you. Have a great day, Loner, as well. And you all, folks, have a great day. Thanks, Abe, and bye, Julie. Bye-bye now. I will quit first on TikTok. Bye. You're very welcome, Alma. Bye-bye. And now we're gonna end the stream on Twitch and YouTube as well. So for this, I need to go back to OBS and click stuff. Thank you so much, Growing in Friends, for being here, and all the folks on YouTube. It's amazing that we had so many viewers, 3 or 2, wow. And nobody on Twitch today, I think. At least I don't see any chat except that one spam that we had from a bot. Have a great